destination for in-depth, week-to-week analysis of every NFL game. I am your host, Robert Pickford Jr. And together, we'll break down the matchups, highlight the playmakers, and give you the insights you need to stay ahead of every game. Welcome to Sports Wrap, Week 8. We have breaking news. And it's not good. For starters, let's mention our sponsors, which is Nobody, and we're backed up by Nobody. So we can say whatever we want and we can do whatever we want. We're not getting lobbyist money. We're not getting any kind of funds, but we can tell you the truth, okay? And that's what's going to happen here. Okay, for starters, Chauncey Billups is in trouble. It's bad, but he's going to be able to work his way out of this. Chauncey Billups, former NBA Finals MVP and current head coach of the Portland Trail Blazers, was arrested October 23rd, yesterday, 2025, as part of an FBI probe into illegal gambling operations. According to reports from multiple outlets, the investigation centers on illegal poker ring allegedly tied to organized crime. And these guys, for the last 10 years, there's a couple of guys that have been having these underground gambling parlors. Their houses are so big that they literally have bowling alleys, basketball courts, and they're also installing gambling casinos in their houses. But what the problem is they're RICO, when you start organizing and assembling, sending out messages using the federal wire, which is your phone, mail, federal, any type of communications, federal. So the case is part of a wider effort to curb corruption and gambling activity connected to professional sports. In other words, this is a black man and they're trying to make an example. They're like, we're going to set the tone right now for you guys grouping up, all you guys with $10-20 million in your bank account. You don't know what to do with it. We'll help you. We'll take your money if you don't want to go sit down somewhere. Apparently, Chauncey is the current Portland coach. The NBA and the Portland Trail Blazers have yet to release official disciplinary actions or statements pending further investigation. Sources, Reuters, and also Terry Rozier is included in that. I think they were teammates at one. Okay, moving right along. Let's talk about the Denver Broncos and their comeback victory against the New York Giants. Denver was down 19-0 and then managed to mount one furious comeback. It was a good win, but once again, a rookie quarterback. The New York Giants had a rookie quarterback, a rookie running back, a rookie outside linebacker, and a plethora of dudes in their second and third year. And they came in here and they just about took your head off. So the point I'm trying to make is the Broncos are playing down to the other team, which I just do not like at all. It reminds me of just something strange going on. Sean Payton being out of touch, basically, is where I'm going with this. They're not throwing the ball to Courtland Sutton. They're giving Marvin Mims Courtland Sutton's reps. And then they have this weird thing about playing down to the other team's strength. It's like they go 3 and out. They suck, like the New York Jets. Let's use them as an example. We go all the way to London. They had a whole week to study for the Jets. All they had to do was just run. For starters, run so you can run the clock out so you don't kill us with a 3-hour game with the back and forth. 2, wear them down. Use your offensive line. Run, run, run. You got the two running backs. I can't think of the brothers' names right now, but you have to use them, okay? And the Cortland Sutton blackball issue is weird. I'm like, my God. When Russell Wilson was here and they went on that 5-game winning streak, Broncos lost. They went they won one game, think they lost 4 or 5. Then they beat 5 in a row. They beat Buffalo. They ran through the entire AFC. Buffalo, Kansas City. We hadn't beat Kansas City in 10 years. Russell Wilson was the first person to beat Kansas City. And they beat the Chargers, just whooped them. And then they go to him and say, can you restructure your contract after you just went on a 6-game win streak? The money was already guaranteed anyway. So this was when the team was being transferred, which I think the Peyton Manning group should have won the transfer. I don't like the Walmart people at all. They don't know nothing about football, okay? They know about yachts and arranging to have large amount of groceries brought to their stores so you can eat them. That's what their specialty is. You stay in that lane with my lettuce, okay, and that ciabattas that you be baking, and try to keep your meat prices in line, okay? None of this is flying around here. The Broncos basically suck, okay? But they had somehow managed to get a last place schedule, even though they finished in first place. They played Tennessee. They played the 2 New York teams back to back, which I don't even see how that's even freaking possible. You know, it's like you get to play the Jets and the Giants. We'll say, what? You get to play Tennessee, the Jets, and the Giants. And then when they had to play Indy and the Chargers, they lost. So what does that tell you? Oh, they only lost by 1 point in each game. Those were, what they call that, runoff game, lead-off game. They use a baseball term in football. Nah, they were getting drilled, okay? So now that brings us up to this exciting game. Denver Broncos at Dallas Cowboys. Let's go. My notes show injury report, so let's go there first. And we talked about the injury report. It's basically, you know, nothing. Okay, we got Dre Greenlaw. He pushed a referee. Okay, so the story is the referee bumped him. Then he turns around and he wants to give the referee the business in the game. In our society, knowing all that he knows, knowing all that people be going through with that, it's like, bro, why don't you just walk away? Can't you just walk away? No! I ain't walking away. Dre Greenlaw's out and he was already dinged. He never plays. Evan Ingram is back on the missed practice and was listed with limited. Evan Ingram. Ben Powers. Marvin Mims Jr., hip, was listed as questionable for Dallas. CeeDee Lamb, always out. I mean, CeeDee's cool, but I think they're better off without him. Cooper Beebe, Tyler Booker, and Daron Bland. Losing Greenlaw and Ingram impacts linebacker depth and tight end production. Cowboys, losing Lamb affects passing game dynamics. That's bullshit. That actually speeds their dynamic up. Okay, so that's so much for that. We're going to nullify that report. Okay, so now we got Denver Broncos betting notes and predictions. This is kind of fun to read this. All-time record, Dad. Cowboys lead 8-7. Over and under record, 7 overs, 8 unders, whatever that means in betting lingo. Average points, last 5 meetings, 52.4 total points per game, which means they're shootouts. Recent trend, Denver has covered the spread in 3 straight versus Dallas. Spread trends, Broncos are 5, we'll skip over spread trends, that's bullcrap. Over and under, over has hit in 3 of the last 5 matchups. Denver's defense has allowed an average of 21.3 points per game this season. That's not good. Cowboys offense averages 26.8 points per game. Let's see. Let's do the math on that there. Okay. Matchups analysis. Denver's defense can limit big plays and pressure the quarterback. A good counter to Dallas's offensive tempo. Cowboys' offensive line and Dak Prescott excel at home, but Denver's aggressive linebackers could disrupt his rhythm. Expect Denver to rely on balanced attack featuring running backs. Denver does not rely on their running backs at all. They start out the game and then they just go into complete confusion with the running back situation. No jet sweep. No shotgun draw. No double reverse. No pitch and catch. No 5 wide. Go down and in. One dude out. Everybody else hook out, hook in, hook right. None of that. None. Predictions, point spread. Cowboys, they're saying the Broncos plus 4.5. Predicted score, Cowboys 24, Broncos 20. I'm picking the Cowboys. Best bet, Broncos plus 4.5 to cover. Weak. That's for just a simpleton, a gambler, a nut. It's like, you never know which way it's gonna go. They went down 19 to nothing at home. Okay, we're down to the Dallas Cowboys versus Denver Broncos historical matchups. Total games played, but this seems crazy to me after 60 years of the NFL. Total games played, only 15. Series record, the Cowboys lead, and I told you, Dad, 9-6. The Broncos, I'm guaranteeing you when I go into this, overall matchup against the NFC East, they will always have the lead. Giants, Washington, Dallas. The only one, Cardinals. Now we Cardinals. I think the Broncos might be ahead of them on the matchup. But the other 3 teams, negative Batman, okay? Super Bowl 12, January 15th, 1978, the day I cried in our upstairs. Result, Cowboys 27, Broncos 10. Location, Louisiana Superdome, New Orleans. MVPs, Harvey Martin and Randy White. I forgot all about that. Co-MVPs. Wow. Significance. Denver's first Super Bowl appearance. Dallas' second Super Bowl title. November 7th, 2021, they met. Final, Broncos 30, Cowboys 16. Key moment, Denver led 30-0 before a late Dallas rally. Standouts, Javonte Williams and Melvin Gordon combined for 191 rushing yards. That is super cool. I'm starting to dig this. Okay, October 6, 2013, offensive shootout. Final, Broncos 51, Cowboys 48. I told you, Dad. I remember that game. QB duel, Peyton Manning versus Tony Romo. Combined yards, over 1,000 total passing yards. Romo threw for 506. Result, Manning's Broncos won on a late field goal. Wow, we stole that one. Series highlights, longest win streaks, Cowboys 6 straight. God damn. Whipped that rear end from 72 to 92. That was 20 years they beat the Broncos straight. Broncos 3 straight, 2013 to present. So the Broncos have won every game against Dallas since 2013. Biggest win, 42-23, October 9th, 1995. Closest game, Broncos 27-24. Overtime win, 1998. How cool is that? So that wraps that up. Oh my God, we got to do the picks. Little show's getting a little longer and longer, isn't it, boy? Boy! Surprised my dogs aren't barking, hearing me in here talking like this. Okay, we got Minnesota Vikings at Los Angeles Chargers. Is this the current? Yeah. Minnesota Vikings at Los Angeles Chargers. We all want the Chargers. Miami Dolphins, complete implode. Get rid of that coach. He's from Colorado. He's weird. He's young. He's just vaping on the sidelines. It's like, Nick, weirdo. Plus the Tyreek Hill thing didn't work out. Miami at Atlanta. You got to take Atlanta. Chicago at Baltimore. Lamar is not back. That guy that they got in there is super stiff. The Bears will beat the Ravens. Buffalo Bills at Carolina. Carolina's starting to play a lot better. Buffalo better buckle down for that one. That one's going to be a little closer than people think. New York Jets at Cincinnati Bengals. The New York Jets are weird. I hate that team. I just don't like them. Cincinnati Bengals in a steamroller effect. San Francisco 49ers at Houston. San Francisco, obviously. Cleveland at New England. New England's the new hot team in the AFC. I can't remember what division that is. AFC Central, whatever it is. Giants at Philadelphia. Philly's gonna break them off, especially after what the Broncos did. Tampa Bay at New Orleans. That's the game me and my dad disagree. I have Tampa Bay. He's got New Orleans at home. New Orleans is starting to play better, but I don't know. They could actually win that game. I doubt it, but it's going to be close. Dallas Cowboys at Denver Broncos. We have another disagreement. I have Dallas. You have Denver, Robert. Robert Sr. Tennessee Titans at Indianapolis Colts. We all agree that the Colts are the new hot thing. Tennessee Titans are in. They already fired part of their staff, and they need to work on the rest of the staff, giving those dudes jobs down there when others should have them. Green Bay Packers at Pittsburgh. That one's kind of tough, but Green Bay is going to roll them. Nobody knows if Pittsburgh's for real. I don't know if that's smoke and mirrors or, I'm happy for Aaron Rodgers, but he's old. He's starting to finally, you can see he's old. He's got to get that ball out quick, and if you hit him, he's done. Washington Commanders at Kansas City Chiefs. Chiefs are just killing it right now. They're going to absolutely barbecue the Commanders at home. It's going to be a Taylor Swift night, a Mike Tirico night. Oh, and the Taylor Swift, and look at her in the booth, and she's eating a sausage. It's like, man, weirdo. Okay. Chauncey, we got Chauncey out the way. Now we're down. Oh, let's see here. We got the Nuggets coming up. Bing, 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 bing. October 23rd, tonight. It is, what time is it? It's early. It's 10 o'clock. 10 a.m. And let's go over some general notes, shall we? Denver Nuggets versus Golden State Warriors, facts and history. Let's see. Regular season, Nuggets lead 109-86. In the regular season, the Denver Nuggets have beat them 109 times. They have beat us 86 times. Overall, regular plus playoffs, Nuggets lead. Regular season plus playoffs, the Nuggets still lead 112-94. Playoffs, period. The Warriors whipping the Nuggets rear end. 8-3. Recent trends. Nuggets have won 8 of the last 9 meetings. Wow. Cleaning that clock. In 24-25 season, Warriors went 1-2 versus Denver. So we beat them twice, lost once. last year. Notable games. March 2025, Nuggets defeated Warriors 114-105 without Jokic and Murray. Aaron Gordon scored 38 points. Russell Westbrook had a triple-double. Sweet! I kind of miss Russell Westbrook, but they can go on and let him go. And we got the guys back from the old team, so hopefully they can make that match. I'm excited for the Nuggets. Give us something to watch. It's a distraction. We got so much bullshit going on right now. It's not even funny. Trying to stress people out about meat and gas and just basics. You know, are we going to even be alive? Let's see. Sorry, I didn't mean to go on a rant there. Notable games, moments, March 2025, Nuggets defeated. Oh, I already just went over that. That win extended Denver's streak over Golden State to 9 straight. Why this rivalry stands out. Warriors are an elite franchise, yet Denver holds the upper hand in the regular season history. In playoffs, Warriors have shown clutch dominance with better series outcomes. Recent Nuggets success signals a power shift in the Western Conference. And then it says, thank you for watching. You know what? That wraps my show up. I'm going to conclude this session. I wanted to say peace be unto you. Thank you. And I'll see you for week 9.